Dairy farmers in Nkumba, Uganda are now shifting to a more innovative way of growing Hypergrow Napier. It is a faster and high-yielding grass that is boosting their daily milk production. This grass we are talking about is known as the Hypergrow Napier. It grows faster than any other ordinary grass. In the village of Nkumba Central, Katabi Sub-County, Wakiso District, one practicing farmer takes us through the process of growing Hypergrow Napier and all its benefits involved.
I'm by the names of Judith Ngarukie in Wakiso District, in Katabi Sub-County, in Nkumba Central is the village. I am a practicing farmer. I do both crop and animal. But our main purpose today is to show you a new management process of Napier grass. It came accidentally. I was about to plant matoke. Then somehow a few cuttings fell into a nearby hole which was intended to be planted with matoke. However, I didn't remove that. After a few days when I came back, I found that that cutting of Napier grass had sprouted so well. What I did, I just added on manure and some little soils. I kept managing that plant and it came out so well. In the end, after harvesting, that one hole was enough to feed one cow per day. So I decided to adapt to that method as a way of planting Napier, as you can see in the background. So this is now how I do it. The seed is a cutting. I get the cuttings, cover them with some grass in order for it to sprout. The beauty with planting a sprouted seed is that it grows faster and at the same time you don't lose a hole, because when it is sprouted you are sure that it will germinate.
In a hole of 3 by 2 feet, she uses biosilary, manure that is organic and it's obtained after extracting biogas from the cow dung.
I pour 2 jerry cans of biosilary in a hole, put some little soil, put in my seeds, then cover again, and it is done. You just come back to weed and add some more manure. In a period of 1.5 or 2 months, your feed is ready for the cows.
On the first harvest, one hole is not enough to feed a cow, but the second and the third cuttings, one is enough to feed a cow per day.
The more the cuttings, the bigger the plant goes. Now this is our 10th day, or day 10, ever since we planted this Napier grass or elephant grass.
People have a mentality that for one to involve in livestock farming, a big piece of land in acres is required. This is wrong mentality. A farmer is able to keep 10 cows on 3 plots of 50 by 100 and effectively feed the animals hassle-free. It is now the 20th day since our Hypergrow Napier was planted. You can realize it has attained good height, over 1.5 feet. However, when rain is too much, it affects its growth. With Hypergrow Napier, a small family of 3 people is able to handle the activities involved in its management at all stages. Our Hypergrow Napier is now 1 month old, and at this stage you can see there is weed now. And because we want quick maturity, we have to remove this weed so as to avoid competition in the nutrients. After removing weed, more manure is added so as to boost growth, so that it can be harvested in the shortest time possible.
Our Napier is now 8 weeks. It's now ready for harvesting. It is now 2 months and we are harvesting. But on the second cutting, it will be a lesser period. Now when Napier grass is ready, we harvest it, we bring it here. This is our chopping room. So we put it into the chopper. This is our chopping machine. It chops the grass into small pieces to ease. Cows have only teeth on one side. So when we chop, we help it to chew quickly. So as we are chopping, it heaps up here. So we have to spread it around so that it doesn't get a lot of heat from down. Because when it gets that heat, it also gets some kind of smell, which is not good for the cows. And the cows are very sensitive to smell. They use their nose. So when the food smells bad, they won't eat. So we spread it like this so that it doesn't get that heat.
You have noticed that the grass of the cutting machine is the mixture of both Napier and maize. Maize boosts milk production. Hypergrow Napier completes the self-sufficient cycle whereby a farmer will feed the animals, get quality milk, get bioslurry out of the waste and biogas, which is environmentally friendly. Additionally, the farmer will use the manure to grow both food and vegetables to feed the family and sell the surplus.
After you have harvested, that means the minerals in here, you have taken them away. Okay? So now we have to bring more manure, put here, so that even these ones which will sprout will have enough food to eat. And the second harvesting will even take 1.5 months. So you see, you can have enough food in shorter periods. And that one hole on the second or third harvesting, one hole is enough to to feed one cow per day. So it makes the work easier. And when we harvest the whole lot, we store it. So even during the dry spell where the grass is not growing, we have food in the store.
You have observed all this process, but the main purpose is just to have enough feed for the cows, since it is business. Because of this proper management, it enables Mrs. Ngarukiye to even milk 3 times a day.
Cow is like a factory. You just have to give it enough food and it will give you the milk. And the more you empty the udder, or the more you milk, the more milk you get. So instead of getting like 50 liters a day, I go up to 80 liters a day because I milk 3 times.
A farmer is able to keep 10 cows on 3 plots of 50 by 100 and effectively feed the animals hassle-free. Bioslurry obtained from Hypergrow Napier maintains soil health, boosting growth of different plants and other microorganisms, promoting agroecology in the vicinity. The bioslurry from the cow dung, after extracting biogas, is taken back to the garden to boost crop growth.
Now we've done also a value addition. I do processed yogurt. And when you do that value addition, instead of like getting 100,000, you'll get 150.
Cutting of trees is minimized for cooking purposes, hence mitigating the effects of climate change, and the farmer uses biogas extracted from the animal wastes.